it's me Geeky and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have got a haul video, not a surprise there. Basically everything that was delayed in December due to the Royal Mail postal strikes ended up coming in January. So it's a very, very heavy month for manga this month. I think, Reese, did I count over 40 volumes? I think it was over 40 volumes, and that's not including my Forbidden Planet pre-orders. I'm going to do a separate video for that because I wanted to share a little bit of my experience with the website and their service in general and whatnot. So I'm going to do that separately because otherwise it would be a hell of a lot longer than what it's going to be. But before we get started, I just wanted to say, excuse my face, I've got no makeup on today other than eye makeup. I'm going to give my face a little bit of a break. I filmed my haul video for Manchester yesterday and put makeup on, and it's kind of brought me out slightly. So I'm giving my skin a break. I'm only going to put eye makeup on. So yeah, if I look a bit blotchy or whatnot, that is the reason why. But you guys are not here for that, you guys are here for the manga. So, before we get started, don't forget to give this video a like, comment and subscribe. You guys know the deal. Pop into the Manga Dudette Discord, which will be linked down below. Check out the rest of the Manga Dudettes because, you know, we have a fun old time in our Discord. So pop over there if you haven't and check out the girls' channels as well because, yeah, I love them so, so much. But yeah, let's get on to the haul, shall we? Basically, this is all Viz Media. I'm not gonna lie, there's absolutely nothing else in this haul other than Viz Media titles. So I've got some pre-orders. No, I don't have any pre-orders actually. I have mostly all series that I'm currently collecting, bar one or two. So I went down to Southampton just before Christmas and picked up this volume. I don't think I put it in my December haul. Fingers crossed I haven't. If I did, I do apologise because I don't remember if I have done it. But yeah, anyway. Volume 9 of Mashle, Magic and Muscles. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely loving this series at the moment. I love the direction that it's heading in. I cannot wait for the manga, the anime. Words. What are words today, honestly? But I'm absolutely thoroughly enjoying this series. I cannot wait for volume 10, which will be released I think some point in January in the UK, or it might be February, I'm not entirely sure. But honestly, I cannot wait for the anime to come out because hopefully Reese, yeah, I'm looking at you, Reese will be able to give this one a try because it's definitely going to be up his street. But volume 9 ended off on a kind of cliffhanger. Wait, have I read this one? Yes, I have read this one. Yeah, it left on a cliffhanger, and we're learning a bit more about Mashle and his Mash. We're learning a bit more about Mash and his family. So yeah, I cannot wait to see where this goes. So super excited about that. Next is a new series to the collection. I saw this down in Southampton. I believe it was Southampton, in the Forbidden Planet, and I needed it to make up a 3 for 2. So I saw it and I was just like, why the heck not? And that is Mission Yozakura Family Volume 1 and Volume 2. I've read both of these volumes and really liked it actually. Didn't know much about it other than the fact that it's about a family full of assassins and spies and whatnot. So definitely a good first 2 volumes. I'm going to be taking this volume to volume. I wouldn't say I'm amazed by it, but it is definitely ones that I'm interested in continuing, at least for now. As you guys know, I am running out of space quite quickly, so I'm going to have to be a bit more picky when it comes to my longer running shonen titles. But for now, this is going to stay in the collection and I have really, really enjoyed it. I'm not going to give too much of a premise because, to be honest with you, I've read a decent amount this month and I can't actually remember what it's about. So yeah, that's volume 1 and volume 2. Then I have volume 2 and 3 of a series that I've been waiting on reprints for. And I saw this down in Southampton when I went down there before Christmas. Volume 2 and Volume 3. So I am super excited to continue on my journey with Black Clover. This is something that I really want to get up to date with this year. I've really enjoyed the series so far. I've watched the anime and really enjoyed it. So I definitely want to have this up to date in my collection this year. The art style is beautiful. It's another teen rated series. So if you're of that age group, definitely check this out because it's really, really good. Along with Yakozora family is teen, and as well as Mashle, Magic and Muscles, it's another teen shonen. So the next 8 shonens are from Dave's Comics. I managed to pick up a good chunk of a series and 2 volumes to another series that I've got ongoing in my collection, or ongoing in terms of collecting. It is actually completed, but the first being Toriko volume 41, and it's 42. Again, £3 a piece, as you guys can see on the sticker there, an absolute bargain. This is a series that I believe is out of print now, so it's a little bit more difficult to find, unfortunately. But having said that, the author is a douchebag, so I don't feel like I want to pay full price for it, and I definitely won't be paying retail. Thankfully, Dave's actually sells discounted volumes that have been sold back to Dave's. So yeah, this was not going to the mangaka, thankfully. I'm still umming and ahhing whether or not I want this in my collection or not, but for now, when I'm seeing them cheap, I'm picking them up. And if I decide to sell them at a later date, I'll sell them. But I really did enjoy this series for the most part. I know the last arc was fairly rushed, which is quite sad because the rest of the story was actually really, really good. It did remind me of One Piece quite a bit, except for in Toriko there was a lot more monsters, and it's definitely got a different vibe to One Piece, but similar aspects as well. It's just a shame that the author is an asshole. But next up, moving swiftly on, next up is a chunk from another shonen series, and that is Twin Star Exorcist. Again, hopefully the camera is focusing. There we go. Again, £3 to £4 a piece in Dave's. This is another one of my current favourite shonens at the moment. Exorcist stories, you guys know the deal with that. I absolutely adore Exorcism series, so no surprise that I was going to get this. And when I saw it for £3 to £4 a piece in Dave's, I couldn't help myself. Plus it was Reese that picked it up, wasn't it, Reese? You picked it up for me. He's actually sitting there, he's like, yes I did, because he's super sweet, and it's my 30th birthday in February, so I think he was just being kind that day, weren't you?
Yes, you got old.
That's just mean. But we've got volume 20. I believe there are currently 26 or 27 volumes out, so I've got a little bit to go, but I've made headway, so that's what I'm super excited about, because again, this is a series that I don't see many people have in their collections, or if they do have them, they don't necessarily talk about it, which is a shame because it is a good series. The anime does deviate from the manga, which is a bit unfortunate, so if you didn't vibe with the anime, definitely check out the manga because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But that's all I have for my shonen titles. Not too many this time around, but I've got a fat off stack of shoujo titles. Actually 3 little mini stacks, because one was like a giant Leaning Tower of Pisa, and nobody wants that manga damage if it just topples straight onto the floor. So let's get straight on with the shoujo. First couple I got from Dave's for, again, £3 a piece. Honestly, Dave's is shining down on me for the last 2 months. The amount of amazing finds that I've been able to grab from Dave's for £3 to £4 a piece, so happy. So next is a random volume of a series that I've been collecting, and that is Natsume's Book of Friends volume 21. So yeah, this has got, I believe, 27 volumes out at the moment, and it's one that I'm interested in collecting. Obviously when I saw it for £3, couldn't say no. It's not a series that I see very often, Just like I said in my Manchester haul, I'm not entirely sure what's going on in this volume. I'm just flicking through thinking, that's nice, don't know who this character is. But I'm super excited to jump on the bandwagon of Natsume's Book of Friends. So again, when I find a lot for a decent price that's not too expensive, I will definitely pick this one up and give this a read. The art style is gorgeous. Hopefully, there we go, absolutely stunning. So super excited about that. I feel like I'm going to be running out of space pretty soon on this little table. I am so freaking excited for this next volume. This one is the bargain find of the century. I literally feel like, for me personally, because I never thought I was going to get an actual physical copy of this, that I found in the wild for such a freaking bargain. I don't think they realised what they had when it was sitting on the shelf. But that is volume 26 of Red River. I got this for £3 freaking pounds. Like, oh my god, honestly, I feel like this is a holy grail series for me. I definitely want to get this completed. I feel like it's going to be right up my street, and I'm so excited to have at least one of the volumes in my possession. Even if I don't get any more, I'm just happy to have one, just to say that I've got one. As well as From Far Away, I've got one volume of that as well, which is a random volume 2 that came back into stock in the UK for retail, which technically isn't cheap, but considering how expensive everything else has been, like, it's cheap. It is cheap. I think I'm going to do a Right Stuff haul later on this year and possibly pick up what's in stock of this, as well as do a back order of what volumes are available or out of stock currently but are expecting more, just so I can get that little bit more along in collecting this series. But yeah, that is Red River. Honestly, you guys have no idea how freaking excited I am about that. Like, buzzing, absolutely freaking buzzing. Right, so the next couple of series again are from Dave's. No, only one of them's from Dave's, sorry. One of them's from Dave's. Again, another £3 bargain, and that is Baby and Me, volume 17. I honestly have no idea what this series is about. I picked up a couple of volumes last month for this series, again in Dave's, got them for £3 each, an absolute bargain. So whenever I see them, I'm just going to pick them up until I have this complete. I think it's complete at 18 volumes, because this is volume 17 and it doesn't say that it's the final volume, so I'm presuming it's 18 volumes. But yeah, I will be picking this up slowly as and when I find them. But look how cute the art style is. Oh my god. Then I found an absolute bargain on eBay. I think I got this volume for less than £10. I believe it was more towards £5, or it could have been under £5. It was somewhere in that region between £5 and £10, which was an absolute bargain considering what series this is from. And that is volume 4 of Sand Chronicles. Sand Chronicles? Yeah, volume 4 of Sand Chronicles. It is an ex-library copy. As you can see, it's got like the sticker in there and there's plastic, but I don't really care about it. I'm just happy that I actually have volume 4, because these volumes are super hard to find. So the fact that I found one in pretty good condition, other than the fact that it's got the plastic wrap around it, but to be honest with you, I'm going to keep it on there because I feel like at least it stops the volume from getting dirty, and it's just going to be a pain in the ass to get the sticker off. It's not something that I want to do in fear of it literally ripping to pieces. Plus, as you can see, there's a colour variation between what's been covered and what hasn't been. So this is white and this is more yellow. So I think I'm just going to keep it like it is. It does need a little bit of a wipe over. There's a bit of a mark there. But other than that, it's in pretty good condition and I'm super happy about that. So I will be picking these up again slowly but surely, maybe adding them to a Right Stuff haul that I plan to do this year, hopefully, if I have the funds to do so, along with this one here and We Were There, and possibly From Far Away if there's any restocks. I think I might do the same with that, just do a massive haul of harder to find shoujo, and then a back order, and that will probably be it for me for Right Stuff because of how expensive it is for us people in the UK. So yeah, look out for that. I'm not going to promise anything. Again, it does depend on what funds I have or what funds I don't have, but yeah, that is Sand Chronicles and Red River. Ooh, next is a new series to the collection, which Reese picked up for me from Dave's. This was full price, unfortunately, but I've been interested in it since it was announced. Don't really know much about it. I haven't read it yet, but that is Rainbow Days Volume 1. Again, don't know anything about it. I believe it follows 4 high school guys or middle school guys as they journey in their teenage years to find love and find about themselves and whatnot. So yeah, I believe it's finished at 16 volumes. So if I like this is going to be another sort of decently long shoujo title to add to the collection, but I'm definitely interested in continuing it. Because it just looked interesting. I don't know if I like it yet because I haven't read it, but I think I'm going to give it two or three volumes, and then if I don't like it I might give it away or sell it. Probably give it away, but we'll see. But that is Rainbow Days Volume 1. If you have read it, let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, because honestly I have no idea what it's about. Oh my god, these next 2 volumes, I am so freaking happy that Shoujo B is reprinting this series. Honestly, you have no idea. I was worried that I was going to be missing 4 volumes for like ever, and I was just never going to be able to complete it. But thankfully, Blackwell's came through with restocking the reprints, and I managed to get volume 6 of Dawn of the Arcana by Ray Toma and volume 9 of Dawn of the Arcana by Ray Toma. I think I'm missing 2 volumes, which is volume 5 and 8, which I also have on order. They're just waiting to be shipped, so fingers crossed they don't get cancelled, because then that means this series is complete. Once I've got this series complete, I will be binge reading it, because oh my god, I really loved the first 4 volumes. Like, it was so good. So if you didn't know already, so basically Dawn of the Arcana came out first, and then there's a new series by Ray Toma which is called The King's Beast, which is loosely based in the same world of Dawn of the Arcana. So if you guys have been curious about Dawn of the Arcana because you've read The King's Beast, definitely try and snap up those reprints, because they have actually reprinted volume 13, which is the final volume of the series. I'm super happy because a couple of people I follow on Instagram have managed to snap up the last volume, so I'm super happy for them, and I'm really hoping that the next 2 volumes that I'm missing comes in soon so I can binge read this and then give The King's Beast a read afterwards. Sorry, I keep having to look because I keep forgetting what it's actually called. Brain is not switched on today. But yeah, that is Dawn of the Arcana volume 6 and 9. Super excited about those 2 volumes there. Oh my gosh. Next is a series that I spoke about in my previous monthly haul, I think, and that is My Love Story. I managed to pick up a couple of volumes again in Days for like £3, and I was missing 4 volumes, so I've been able to pick up 3 out of the 4 volumes, and that is volume 10 of My Love Story. I think I got this for like under £6. I think it was like £5.50 something, which isn't bad at all on Amazon. Sorry guys, I'm severely running out of space right here, and I've still got 2 more stacks to go through. Volume 11 of My Love Story. I think this came from Wardry, and I think it was again about £6. So the last volume that I managed to pick up from this series was a volume that has been super hard to find since like the last couple of years. It's been out of print for ages, but thanks to one of you guys in the Discord, Dragon Ball Zoe, oh my god girl, thank you so much for putting me in the right direction for this. I've been able to grab the most difficult volume to find, and that is volume 12 of My Love Story. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have this, because yeah, I was not going to spend between £70 and £100 for 1 volume. It just wasn't going to happen. Just was not going to happen. So I think now I'm only missing volume 7, which isn't too difficult to find, but it's still a pain in the ass because I don't want to spend over retail. I'm not gonna lie, I did spend over retail on this one. I think it ended up being between £11 and £12, which is a bit of a ball ache, but because I managed to pick up 5 and 6 for £3, I feel like that negated the price of this, if that makes sense. So in the grand scheme of things, shut up complaining. Do you know what I mean? The next 2 series I've got to show you are the last 2 series I've got to show you, but also where all the reprints happened, to be honest. This is basically where the bulk of my haul came from because of postal strikes with Royal Mail and stuff. There was a lot of volumes that literally just were sitting in an office somewhere and just hadn't been shipped out to me for whatever reason. And there's a lot. I think from this particular series I'm missing 2 volumes. One volume I'm missing is actually been dispatched, but it was dispatched on the 16th of December and it is nowhere to be found, so I don't know what's going on. I have tried to reorder it, so fingers crossed that gets to me. I'm not entirely sure, but I've picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more volumes of Kamisama Kiss, which brings me, as I say, 2 volumes from completion. So I picked up volume 11. Super pretty, these covers. I'm so happy that Shoujo Beat decided to do a reprint because I missed out on this when it was first coming out. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be in print a lot longer than what it actually was. And obviously the demand during the pandemic literally just skyrocketed sales and scalpers and everything. So I'm super happy about this. I have, as I say, I have watched the first season of the anime and really enjoyed it. So I cannot wait to see what this story actually has entailed for me. So fingers crossed it's as good as what everybody is saying it is. I really enjoyed the Demon Prince of Momochi House, so I'm hoping that it has similar vibes to that. Though I've been told that Kamisama Kiss is actually better than Demon Prince, and I really enjoyed Demon Prince, so fingers crossed this doesn't disappoint. If it disappoints, I'll just sell it on. It's not a big deal. But that's volume 19. Volume 20, which was one that got cancelled, and then I managed to reorder. There was a couple of these volumes actually that got cancelled and then it came back in stock, so I reordered them and then they got shipped out. So it was a bit of a nightmare to get hold of this series, I'm not gonna lie guys, but if you guys are trying to collect them in the UK, you probably have been having the same issues. So I know that Lady Moon and Kitsune have been doing the same thing as me, having the notifications set and then just going crazy when they come up as being in stock. But this is volume 23. And finally volume 24. So I'm missing volume 9 and volume 25. They are the 2 volumes that I'm missing. As I say, volume 25 was dispatched but it's not arrived yet, and volume 9 came into stock about a week and a half ago. I've ordered it but it's still sitting as being processed, so fingers crossed it doesn't get cancelled because that was an issue that we were all having. But yeah, once I've got this complete in my collection, and some of you guys have in the Discord, like, shout me out, let me know you've got it complete and we will do a buddy read, because I feel like that would be so much fun for a group of us to have a good read of it and binge it, because yeah, we've been waiting long enough for these reprints. So yeah. Next, last pile, last series of the haul, and oh my gosh, I am so excited to have at least one of these volumes, because when I saw it on eBay it was going for a lot of money and I just wasn't prepared to pay those prices for it. And again, this is another series that I should have picked up a few years ago when it was first releasing, but for whatever reason I just didn't. I think it was during the time when I went on my manga buying hiatus, which spanned a couple of years, and this I believe was released within that time period, unfortunately, and I just never really wanted to go back and collect it. But then I saw it all on Instagram and TikTok, and I caved in to the peer pressure, guys. I caved in. But I managed to get this series complete in my collection this month. So yes, I can tick it off the list, and that is Maid-Sama. This is the volume that I'm most happy to have because it was going for stupid prices. I have a funny feeling that some people had literally just picked it off of Black Whales and then went straight onto eBay and was just like fuck it, let's just sell it for stupid prices, which is definitely what it felt like, because all of a sudden there was an influx of the volumes that had come into stock on eBay, and I was just like, you assholes, guys, absolute assholes, like, why do that to people? It's just not funny. But yeah, I managed to pick up Omnibus 2, which contains volume 3 and 4. Hopefully it focuses. There we go. And then Omnibus 5, which is 9 and 10. Super cute. I'm really excited to dive into this series, actually. I haven't watched the anime. I feel like I might have to pick that up during February because it's my birthday month, and I might treat myself to some manga and anime, although Reese probably is not going to be impressed with that.
I should like to know where all this money's coming from. Doing this.
Oh, well, I'll find it from somewhere. And then I have Omnibus 6, which is 11 and 12. Cute yellow moment right here. I love the rainbow pastel. It's so cute. This is a high school romance where I believe the main character has a job in a maid cafe, and the main male protagonist finds out and kind of, I don't know if he blackmails her, but kind of uses that against her a little bit in order to get to know her, and I believe they end up as a couple. But again, I haven't read it, I have no idea, that's just my assumptions based on what I've heard. This is volume 7, or Omnibus 7, collecting volumes 13 and 14. How cute that is. The dessert looks gorgeous. And the back cover, I love these colours. These colours of the volumes are gorgeous. I cannot wait to make like a rainbow spine moment and put that on Instagram. Like, it's gonna look so cute, so cute. And then we have volumes 15 and 16, which is Omnibus 8, I think. Oh my god, it just shows how crappy I am at maths. I'm so sorry if you are literally screaming going, Emma, that is not the right omnibus. And then we have the final Omni, which is for Omni 9, collecting volumes 17 and 18. This cover's gorgeous. I'm not going to show you the back because I've basically spoiled myself now because of the picture on the back, so I'm not going to show you that one. But I'm super excited to have that series finished and very close to completing with about 2 or 3 other series. So yeah, that's going to be kind of like the momentum this year, to try and get a lot of my series complete or up to date, or as up to date as possible and as complete as possible. If there's a lot of stuff that's out of print, obviously I'm going to be waiting around and hunting the bargains, because everything seems to be going up in the UK when it comes to manga, and just everything in general just seems to be going up. So I've got to kind of be a bit more mindful with how much I'm spending per volume from now on, which is going to be an interesting thing for me to do, which is budget, because I have zero self-control. Reese he's literally going, you have zero self-control. You have zero self-control. But I will have to budget super hard, so I might do a video about that. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know what you guys think. Should I do like a manga budgeting video, or let me know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to try and figure this out as I go along this year. I'm definitely not gonna have as many large hauls this year, at least that's the plan, because I am going to try and save my money for Black Friday, and then hopefully Travelling Man will do a Black Friday event and I can do a massive haul from Travelling Man, and maybe a Forbidden Planet haul if they have any sales, which they don't tend to have too often. Or when I got up to see Caitlin and Tiffany up north, I'll probably do a massive haul then, because that's where I get all my 3 for 2s. That's where the best deals are at, is the north, not in the south. So yeah, that is my haul for this month, January / stuff that rolled in from December that was supposed to be in December's haul but got stuck in Royal Mail hell. So yeah, quite a large one this month. I do apologise. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it is what it is. I'm going to rein it in for the next few months. I've got pre-orders coming in for Forbidden Planet, and I think that's probably where it's going to stay, except for February is my birthday month, so I could be lying there. I'm lying. February's going to be a heavy month as well, let's be honest. But yeah.
You're going to be good for March.
I'm going to be good from March, yeah. I'm going to be good from March, basically. Everything from between now and March is fair game. From March onwards, it's going to be budgeting properly. But yeah, that is all I got time for you today. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment and subscribe. You guys know the deal with that. Pop into the Manga Dudette Discord, which will be linked down below. But yeah, look forward to my next vlog video, which should be coming out soon, which will be the last day up in Leeds, visiting Kaylin with Tiffany, which is so sad. And then followed by the vlog, I'll do a haul video from the last day, or I might just put it all into one video. I think it probably would be better if I just put it into one video, because I didn't have too much footage for the last day, so I think I'm just gonna roll it into one video. So look out for that. I will have that playlist linked in the description box down below or in the card somewhere. So if you haven't watched our journey north, the Manga Dudette's journey north, do have a look, because it was super fun. There's a what's it called, a live stream that I've linked in there as well, which was so fun as well. Everything was so fun. Everything was an amazing experience. So yeah, I'm gonna go before I continue to ramble. I feel like I'm super hyper today and speaking really fast. I just need to stop. But I will see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye.